Hi everybody, it's Richard here again and welcome to another video, and today I'm going to look through some new David Bowie items that I've got over the past couple of weeks or so. Plus I'm also going to look at something else. I'm actually going to show you some of the stamps, the David Bowie stamps I bought back in, I think it was 2017, it might even have been the end of 2016. But it's when the Royal Mail issued Bowie stamps after his death, and I bought a couple of different packs, so we'll do it at the end. So first up, and vinyl, and I had to get the Station to Station Half Speed Master, and it's got this little Obi strip, and it says this record was cut on a fully customized late Newman VM580 lathe and fully recapped electronics from 192 kilohertz, restored masters of the original Hit Factory master tapes with no additional processing on transfer. And this only came in, was it yesterday, so I haven't played it yet. And it's very basic, you don't get really anything new. You get what normally came with the Station to Station album, which is some of the credits, that's it. And it's on the Bowie Mock RCA label, 180 gram on black vinyl. So yeah, looking forward to playing this one. I'm not going to be playing the next one, I'm going to show you, and you can probably guess why. So that's Station to Station, that's 50, yeah it is, it's the 50th anniversary on Half Speed Master, so very nice. The second one is Station to Station, but this is the picture disc, and I don't play these, I only ever sort of buy them for collection. I'll show you the disc itself, and you do get something extra in this. So you get the coloured version and the black and white version, which to display, well, the original was always black and white, so for me it's the black and white version that will always get displayed. And you get the same information sheet as the previous, but you also get a poster. And I don't know why they didn't do this with the Half Speed Master, because it would have been nice to have this poster in it as well. So it's a nice poster. What does it say? David Bowie year starts with a new album of considerable importance. 6 new tracks are laid down, including the hit Golden Years, with a starring role in the new film The Man Who Fell to Earth, which is to be premiered in the spring. This is definitely going to be Bowie's year. And it's a cracking album, and I actually do quite like that film as well, The Man Who Fell to Earth. I remember seeing it as a kid, and it went over my head then, but I do think it's a pretty good film. I don't think he's a great actor, but I think it's the best one that he's done. Okay, and the third one is this here, David Bowie, London by Tata, the Astoria broadcast, 19 and 99. It's a double album. It's got the tracks Word on a Wing, Thursday's Child, Ashes to Ashes, Survive, Can't Help Thinking About Me, China Girl, Always Crashing in the Same Car, Something in the Air, Driving Saturday, Stay, 7, Changes, Repetition, The Pretty Things Are Going to Hell, Cracked Actor, and I'm Afraid of Americans. And there's the inside. This is more or less a similar type concert to the VH1 Storytellers. I do not know how official this is, although it was bought on Amazon. It's sort of one of those sort of semi-official, semi-bootleg albums. But there is a reason why I bought it, and I'll show you that now. That's quite staticky. I had also bought this 3 CD box set, very cheap, from Amazon, and it says David Bowie, the Ultimate CD Collector's Box 3 CD set, 3 from 1. Now I'm going to get my glasses on here. The problem with this one is what it tells you on the back is not what you get in the inside. So disc 1, David Bowie 1984 Dodo Sorrow. To me, this one is actually the 1984 sessions from 1973. Disc 2 is a load of cover versions, which we don't get that either, and disc 3 is An Evening with David Bowie 1978 introduction. So this is nothing like what you actually get on this. And one is London by Tata, which I really enjoyed playing in the car, and that's why I got it in vinyl. So I've gone through the actual sleeve notes. The second disc is Dutch Courage. Now this was sealed, so it's not as if, you know, it was put in by mistake. And this here is part of the, it's almost like the live Nassau show from 1976, although it is from Rotterdam in the Netherlands. Haven't watched this yet, and there's 14 tracks: Station to Station, Suffragette City, Fame, Word on the Wing, Stay, I'm Waiting for the Man, Life on Mars, 5 Years, Panic in Detroit, which is 10 minutes and 53 seconds long, Changes, TVC 15, Diamond Dogs, Rebel Rebel, and Gene Genie. And then the broadcast interviews, which are interviews from 1978, and I probably won't ever listen to this. But this here I thought was a great concert, which is why I then bought it on vinyl. Okay, and lastly, for the music, and this is Live by Request CD, and I remember having downloaded this, the music for it, many years ago. And this is a really good show when people phone in and ask for certain things, and the tracks off here are Fame, Changes, China Girl, Slow Burn, Starman, Let's Dance, Slip Away, Ziggy Stardust, Heroes, 515 The Angels Have Gone, Sound and Vision, Ashes to Ashes, the young kid that actually phones in for that, and I'm Afraid of Americans. So yeah, it's a very good album, and so that's Live by Request. Now in 2016, it might have been 2017, the Royal Mail actually issued some David Bowie stamps, which I picked up at the time. The only time I've shown these is when I was showing my bits and bobs on a David Bowie shorts, but I'm actually going to go through the 2 packets that I have, and we'll go through the first one, or the small one first. And I haven't actually seen these since I bought them, so this is new to me as well. So there we have, let me see, there's 4 stamps there on a card. That's the wee folder for them. And let me see, there's a little bit of information. They're nice to have, you know, it's to commemorate his life, really. And there is actually 6 stamps, and I think they're valid stamps. You can use them. And there's 4 others. £1.52 for first class, or maybe that's second class. I don't know if that's the price of a stamp now, but I suppose if you bought it then, it's still applicable. So that's the small set. The bigger set, and we'll see what's in here. I hope I don't get them all mixed up. Right, so there's the front, there's the back, and it opens up as such. So if I take this stuff out, oh, there, it also tells you all the albums. So what do we have here? We have, there's actually 6 stamps on that, because you can see, or you might not be able to see where they're perforated. And the 6 stamps are Aladdin Sane, Heroes, Hunky Dory, Let's Dance, Earthling, and Black Star. You've got a little certificate, date of issue March 17, so it was actually about 1 year and 2 months after he died. And then you get sort of hard card with a stamp at the bottom, with Hunky Dory, Aladdin Sane, you see the little stamp at the bottom, Heroes, Let's Dance, Earthling, and Black Star. So nice things to have, not necessary, you know, you don't need them, but you know, just nice little curios to have. Okay, that's me for now. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to have another video quite soon. All the best now. Bye bye.